just so you know, that camera is being held up by some styrofoam. So should stay. In 2022, a survey reported that over 36 million trees died in California. Now, that could be attributed to quite a few things. You know, it could be attributed to bad rain that was happening. There was not a lot of rain that was happening at that time. Could be climate change, could be insects, could be streak of really bad fires. But no, it's actually none of those things. Little do you know, or little did I know just 2 weeks ago, there is someone in the shadows. They're controlling our minds, distracting us from what they're doing. You know, we sit there, we laugh, we listen, we enjoy, all the while in the background, they're evaporating trees. Who's this person, you wonder? Lofi Girl. It's Lofi Girl. We all watched / listened to Lofi Girl when we were studying or relaxing or sleeping, and we happened to leave it on for 3 or 4 hours on accident. But in our hubris, in our goal to enjoy the music that was being gifted to us, we were turning a blind eye to what was actually happening. Because right before our eyes, right in clear sight, Lofi Girl was destroying trees. Hi, my name is Ray Labrador. Today, I want to talk about Lofi Girl and the forests that have been destroyed in her wake. For those unaware, Lofi Girl is a YouTube stream that started all the way back in 2017. I know, like the Jurassic era. Primarily focused on giving people lo-fi music to study / relax to. 24/7, it ran 24/7. And not only did people get to enjoy this music for pretty much free, but also because of this constant stream being active and because of the live chats, a lot of people got to build communities between each other. A lot of people got to meet different people from around the world that they wouldn't have met otherwise. And that's really sweet. That's beautiful, in fact. You know, music is the oldest form of communication, and it's one of the common topics that all of us can talk about and understand. Even if we don't understand the lyrics, we can grasp music, and it's a really good topic to talk about. Psych! Do you see what happened there? I started talking about music and how good Lofi Girl is when I should have been looking right there, what she's doing right now. This all started exactly maybe like a month ago. And when I was editing, you know, I was like half asleep. I was like clicking 2 buttons every 5 minutes. When I turned my attention to my side monitor, and there was Lofi Girl. You know, I put her on, you know, to study, and I noticed her turning pages, and a thought came to my mind. How many pieces of paper over there has Lofi Girl gone through? That's what we're doing today. We're doing that. Now, when you hear that concept of trying to figure out how many pages Lofi Girl over there has turned, you normally think that would be pretty difficult. But actually, the math is really simple, which is great for me because I am a terrible mathematician. The nice thing is that Lofi Girl over here is a GIF. That's right. This person that you've gone to love and enjoy watching on your stream is nothing but bits and pieces of data. She works on a completely predictable loop. She's trapped in an eternal hellhole of writing down that piece of paper and turning the page every 9 seconds. There's nothing you can do. If you actually go over here and watch Lofi Girl and time when she turns the page to the next time she turns the page, you're gonna find that she actually turns the page exactly. I'm gonna do the math also. I mean, I did the math before, but I'm double checking my work. 19 seconds, just about 19 seconds. So every 19 seconds, her GIF rotates around and she's going back to here, to when she turns the page. So I have here my board. It used to be hanging, but right before I came back from the holidays, it fell. So, you know, this is what I have to do now. Lofi Girl started roughly in September of 2017. Technically, she started February, but they had to reset in September because of copyright, and that's when we had the original, that's when we had the actual Lofi Girl, so I'm using that time. So great, right? We can just take that from September 2017, we can just take this over to now, January 2025. Except no, because what actually happened was in 2020, YouTube being YouTube, decided to take the stream down because of copyright issues. Of course, that made a lot of people very angry And so they brought it back up like pretty much a day later. But now that causes problems because we can't consistently say that it was 24/7 because there were a couple days when it was off stream. So what we need to do now is find out how long the original stream was from September 2017 to 2020 and how long the new stream was from 2020 to now. According to The Verge, this stream had roughly 1,300 hours. So now we gotta convert that into seconds. So that would consist of us multiplying this by 60 for the minute and then 60 again for seconds. The good news is that we have a very exciting piece of technology called your phone. And math teacher said you wouldn't have a phone on you every day. Joke's on those guys. It's like the oldest joke in the book. That evens out to 8, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 46 million seconds. All we need to do is take this and divide it by 19 seconds. And we can figure out exactly how many pages she wrote in that original stream. Now, before we do that, I'm going to include the new stream that came up. The new stream began on February 22nd, 2020. So now we need to take from that to this date. Today is January 10th.
Okay, I found this on the web.
That's not what I wanted. So that's 42,816 hours, or 154,137,600 seconds. Added that with our OG stream, and we have 200,937,600 seconds. And converting that into 19 seconds per page gives us 10,575,663 sheets of paper. And counting. Do you have any idea how many trees that is? It's like 1,000 trees, which isn't a lot of trees. I mean, it's like damage, but like it's not like a considerable like wow amount. The US apparently goes through like 18 trillion sheets of paper in a year, which is a lot bigger of a number than that guy. So it could be argued that, you know, in the grand scheme of things, for like 9+ years, maybe Lofi Girls aren't even doing that much damage. And yeah, you can argue that. However, for me, it's not about the number in specific. That's the number right there. It's about the morals of it. For you see, Lofi Girl is barely even using the paper that she's burning through. If we take a look at this here, we watch as she writes about halfway through the page before, even though there's a perfectly good other half of the sheet of paper, she turns it around. And not just that, she doesn't even use the back side. She flips it around immediately and starts on the same exact side she was working on. 10 million sheets of paper have been completely wasted because Lofi Girl decides, like a college student writing a 10,000 long word essay, that I'm just gonna leave a bunch of blank spaces so that it looks like I filled up my notebook. No, she's wasting her notebook. Look at this. Look, she's like writing like 5 lines. Are you serious? This person, Lofi Girl, is abusing trees, wasting the effort and the sheer amount of trees we devastate in a year just to fill out half a sheet. And thus, I conclude that Lofi Girl is the personification of the deadly sin of gluttony. Thank you. Of course, I'm not actually mad at Lofi Girl. I understand that this is just a gif of, she's not actually wasting paper. I'm putting it up for effect. I'm not mad. I'm just very disappointed. Moral of the story here, kids, is please use the front and back of the sheet of paper. If we're gonna destroy trees, we might as well use them. You might not be able to hear it, but the music is playing and it's such a vibe. Like, This is why Lofi Girl gets away with everything. It's just such a good vibe. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off now.